Just like barrier, we will rise again. Together we build it hand in hand. Conversations with the vision bearer. Hosted by Munir Guest and the General. With Patricia by his side. Live on Kear Radio, FM 95.9. KCLTV, Facebook, and Kear Network. YouTube, the time is now. Let's build an area. Together, yeah.
On Desmond Kurma, how are you this evening, my brother? Oh, you see, I call you Desmond Kurma. I got a guy in the church named Desmond Kurma.
So because for this,
Desmond Brown.
I can say this
So we even we we even.
yeah, everything is great here. Just rain is falling cast and door.
Yeah,
That is,
thanks for everything.
yeah, we're in the rainy
Yeah, thanks for
season.
the time. While we wait, the other people, we just want to tell the audience and those of you who are listening to us on radio. And I see D3 is relaying it right now, and someone is already and watching us from Sano County. He said, "Good afternoon. I'm watching from Sano County Government Camp."
Mhm.
Yeah, Sano County. So D3 is doing good for us. We need to try to do something for them,
Of
although,
course.
but they're doing the best. Yeah, and at least it's on the other side. And those of you, please get ready with the telephone. The second segment is Hour of Hope, where you answer the question, the Bible questions. I know you guys are waiting for it, but I don't know why you don't participate when we're talking about politics.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
today we'll be talking about drugs.
mhm.
And you on the ground, there are a lot of things going on, and that's we
Mhm.
cannot sit idle. We cannot stop talking because the people believe that Liberians can just get rid of things in 2 weeks. You know that, eh?
Mhm.
They
Of
say
course.
after 2 weeks everything is over. So what is trending? We heard that the police director is saying that there are big hands.
Mhm.
The air conditioner making you they want to tell you Brian.
Yeah, so I'm trying to reduce it a little bit.
Then when the air conditioner there, then you sweating. Now it there now it's too much for you. What would do
Yeah,
now?
yeah, because the weather here is already cool. When you have a hot
It
weather,
already go, eh?
yeah, the weather is
Okay.
cool already. Yeah, but it's okay now. We can go on.
Yeah. So what's going on? Police director is saying that big hands in the whole drugs issue. Somebody pushing somebody down to talk. What's going on, Desmond? Tell me.
Okay, so you know the genesis of this entire drug crisis in our country, and the honest truth is that it didn't start during this administration.
Yeah.
Uh, Whether they didn't even start during the Josh Weah's administration. Drug
It started from
became
the last 12 years with Ellen. Yeah.
yeah, drug became something here when we saw Madam Salif becoming president. At one point in time, one of her cars in her home, you know, got drug in that car. I'm hearing myself. I think you have to just
So check this out. I'm hearing you loud and clear, but maybe you hear yourself on it.
okay. So drug was found in one of the president's convoy vehicle. I mean, one of the vehicles in her convoy, and that became a talk of the time. We all know where it came from, and then coupled with the CDC administration with the $100 million drug case that we went to court and we lost out on it, and all of that. So all of these things coupled with the recent drug bust, the first $19.2 million drug that was found at the RIA that was en route to the UK, according to some of the very big information we've been able to get some privilege, first information to get. That drug was scheduled to arrive in the UK and all of that. Then, a few weeks after, we heard of the biggest in the history of Liberia that have been uncovered, and that is the 317 million. Now, Mr. Kishen, the thing about the drug issue in our country is that every time a particular seizure is done, the figure, the street value of that drug becomes contested. Some people will say it is more than that. The authorities will say, well, it is just what it is, and all of that. So some people are saying the drug that was seized quite recently is probably more than the figure that is being put out in the public. Some are even alleging that it could be worth over 370 million. While the authorities have said is around 270 million. So we take the government's account because they are the ones who, did the the government have, decided to become very rigid, in fighting what they call a menace that have been, in the corridors of our country. And so we saw the president dismissing several government officials, suspending dozens of them. Some very top police officers were being dismissed, disrobed from their, positions and all of that, because according to information, they aided, and provided some immunities for the drug cartel. And so where we are right now is that the current government is saying it's not just about their administration, but even doing the CDC administration or former government officials were also linked, according to them, to some of the drug bust in the country. So they will go ahead to arrest some former government officials that are linked. And so since then, it has been discussions ongoing, different kinds of discussion on Facebook, on traditional media, and all of that. People are, saying, okay, we wait to see some of the big names from the former administration that were part of this entire drug cartel and all of that. So, as it is, the president has taken his decision. He has dismissed several of his government officials that were occupying key positions in his government that were linked to the 317 million drug bust. And in all of this, what is coming out, I need to let you and General, you and Mr. Andrew Kear to know that there is an unknown vessel that has also been discovered in Grand Cape County. Nobody knows what that vessel is carrying. Nobody knows what is on the vessel. Nobody knows what is on the sea for, but it's been there for like a week now, according to sources, from in. And so up to now, the government have released a statement to dispatch a team, to check up on what the ship is about. Why is it, on Liberian waters? It has been in Cape Town for like a week. And so that is what is happening currently. But up to date, there has been no arrest being effectuated by the current government against former government officials. But every corner of the country you pass, people are discussing the drug bust, and the government went ahead to destroy the 317 million US dollar worth of cocaine that was seized. They burned it just a few days ago, to the normal spot they normally go to burn and all of that. So the former vice president has some issues. Madam Joe Howard Taylor has some issues on why it was burned fast. According to her, it did not follow international best practices, and in fact, she has some issues that the government did not show court documents to prove that they could order the burning of the drug and all of that. So this is exactly where we are. Everyone is talking. The good thing is that everyone in the country now is talking about the drug crisis in the country. That shows that we are gravitating as a country to fighting this together. So that is where we are. Yeah.
All right, thank you. And those of you who are watching, please share the video. If you can share it from your phone and follow us, please, on Kia Network and also on YouTube. And welcome, Andrew. Welcome, CEO. to
How you
another
doing?
Sunday, the second day in August.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, okay, we're just discussing about the drugs issue. It will be number one topic because everyone, we need the voice of all Liberians to continue to speak about it. We heard about our unknown vessel. We don't know what that vessel is doing in Cape Mount. Some people believe that that's where these drugs came from. So the question is how the drugs enter in Liberia. Yes, they season it, but how they want to thank the citizen themselves who are doing a great job. Their eyes are open now and complaining and giving all the information. And what you got to say, Andrew? You got give your opinion, and then we can continue. We'll go to the CEO.
Yeah. Well, I think
Andrew, just before you go, let us make our intros very short, so we can, because I want us to
Yeah, he's
do.
doing his intro, right?
Yeah,
He's doing his opening.
yeah, that's a issue. Because I want us to do this. Let us hear from the citizens themselves the effect of the drugs in the country.
yeah.
You know
Okay.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, well, set the pace for them.
yeah.
So the drug saga is has come to be a major concern in the country. It's a national concern, and everyone should see it as such. Um, it's good that some attempts are being made by the government sitting. Um, in our last discussion the last time we said this second phase or third phase of discovery, it sets the bar very high. It puts the government in a hot seat that even if nothing was being done at the pace the Liberian people expected things to go, that in itself has actually lifted the bar. And I would think that that's exactly what is obtaining right now. The government is on its feet to answer to the Liberian people on what is happening right on its own eyes. Um, the issue of even the suspicion of the vessel in Cape Mount. This is all about it's all hands on deck. The citizens themselves are very concerned that something needs to happen. That we need to do the best we can. All of us have to be the spirit. There's some about feedback in the back. So that is also another thing that has placed the security, the national security, on the forward alert, and also on a hot seat to know that the drugs can come from anywhere. Sometime back, we learned that our borders are so porous to a point that of the 146 entry points that we have, presently you have pretty close to about 43 that government can actually confirm of being mined. So you can now see how porous and even dangerous the risk the country runs in terms of anything of vices that could come in the country. So the drugs could come from anywhere. I think this should be a national concern. Every citizen concern, whatever you see something, say something, and so that we can more or less hold the government feet to the fire and see how we can eradicate the issue of drugs in our country. Thank you.
Okay, give your opening, CEO.
Yeah, I just want to say welcome to today's edition of the show. We're going to make this probably an unusual one. We're going to have the audience participation, especially. So, want to hear from them. So,
Okay, before you don't. Okay, go on.
want to hear
Again.
the this side of the story, the drug effect in the country. So, most of the time, we'll probably be using the lines to get their reactions and feedbacks. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, Sharon. Before we open the line, we want to ask you. We want to open the line for you to give us your take. How you feel? What's going on in your community? Are you satisfied with these drugs? We have the 19.2 million, then this other 300 million, but now this is 175, 275, and the drugs is not being burned up. We don't know if the court ordered them to do it, so everybody is complaining. And the police director said that big hands in this whole thing here. and he blamed the journalists too. So everybody blamed somebody. But the chief man, the man who arresting people, he said, big hands are in it. Welcome, Reverend. You want to say something before we go to the lines? Just a short intro and
Well,
welcome.
I want to say good afternoon, good evening, good night, or good day to the viewers and listeners, whatever place they may be. Welcome to Conversation with the CEO on Kear Radio. It's good to be here. Look
The show
forward
is
to
called Conversation with the Vision Bearer.
It's a feedback. Here from somewhere.
and we look forward to a great show. But just to make some clarification on something, according to the Justice Minister, the court and the police director, the court gave them the go ahead to burn the drugs. And the second issue there is that the police director and the information minister clarify not that statement does not cover all media institutions, but particular media institutions. And if you listen to him for them, it tells you that he was pointing finger to a particular group of media institution, but they never call names. I just wanted to
So what
make
about the one with government big hands in it?
at the end. He said that they are big hands and they're going to go as far back as 2018.
Into the investigation process, you say.
The
Right?
investigation will go as far back as 2018. So, and then the reason why they burned the drugs, the court gave them the go ahead, and to the best of my knowledge, the international partners collected all the different pieces of evidences that they needed. So they have everything, and according to the police director, the international partners, most especially from the United States of America, asked them to give all the evidences they have. They shouldn't leave anything in the back. So the court gave them the go ahead to go and burn the drugs, according to the press briefing I watched from both the justice minister and that of the police director.
Okay, let's open the line and welcome. Anyway, let's open the line and let's hear from the people for now.
Okay. We open the lines to gauge your views on the issue concerning the drug. So far, the steps taken by the government and all of that. So we open the lines now to hear from you, the ordinary people. 0777 959 959. 0777 959 959. For those of you on the internet, if you want to be a part, you can use our WhatsApp number +231 777 959 959. Those are the numbers. You can dial right now to be a part of the
Yeah, feedback.
program with the station. The internet,
But from where? Because I know you are. I know you have no feedback.
internet is offering.
I know it's a breaking from the studio. Maybe the internet is
That's
tripping.
why, that's why I'm here. All right.
Yeah, because it's tripping from the
Yeah,
internet.
I'm Bernard Zappa calling from Bonafam.
Okay, let's hear you from Bonat's farm.
We need to commend the government they well to arrest people and show them this past government 140 million. We don't know who bring it. We don't know how it go, how it come in the country. They told you let it go scot free. So I like the way the government take action. And now at this week they will bring all of people to vote. I tell them thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
0777 959 959. 0777 959 959. Let's take more calls. This person, let's hear you.
What? Good evening, yeah, good evening. Good evening. Yes, more, right?
Poka Raba.
Oh, man, I
No,
forgot.
Edward Joe.
The unique force
Yeah, but
of.
not Poka Raba. Just say not Poka Raba. Why you
Yeah, my man, stop, man.
Oh, man. I mean, go ahead.
This is the unique force. This is the unique force of Edward Spencer and Joe.
let's hear you.
For you from the Google Subatan. So I want to commend the platform for the interesting conversation. I think if I get your question correctly, is it the government is doing well for the trust issue? I think it's no. First of all, I was a little bit disappointed when I listened to the police actually talking about how media people are taking graphs from trust cartel. Even may recall, I think credit to the independent mind. I mean, sorry for the other platform, but credit to the independent mind. This is a platform that really been pushing the trust issue very strongly. And what I can say to the RG is that the independent mind don't say no money for no trust cartel. And the Liberian media is the reason why we're hearing some news coming out. Now, Liberia have passed a stage that people will just say Sopande, everybody has that will know. 1980, 1975, now the situation we find ourselves in now, everybody has the freedom to talk. So the media will continue to push and push and push. If you have any evidence or any media institution taking taking money from trust cartel, call your name. Or just say, blanket statement, money from the trust cartel. I mean, you don't scare nobody. Trust me. You don't scare nobody. What the police are trying to do is to scare the media to not talk about the trust issue again. Because the fear is that if you talk about trust issue, we media people taking money from the trust cartel. So no. I mean, the independent mind, as I can say clearly, will continue to push the trust issue until we see the end. Thank you, Chief.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Just a bit of clarity. The police inspector general did not say all media institutions. He said some media institutions are taking money from the drug cartel.
Though he listen to him say better to call the names, the people that you pointing to, don't, because everybody confused. It could be me, it could be you, but he called not me, but some.
Yeah, some. Yeah, that's the sum I wanted to put in. 0377, because I sitting here on the show here. I'm not too sure I got the time for
it. The thing about it here, the obvious in this is that he worry about media institutions, the government as a whole that protects everybody in a country. It's not doing its part, but you worry about media getting money from somebody that how they drug into the country. Hey, you fail to name any media institution that you think you have in the suspect of what you're trying to talk about. It's just a vague complaint. He's not making any point to me. You worry about media institutions. These are drug war.
The media are watchdogs. They're there to look at you to do. They got to talk about whatever you do.
Yeah.
So if they're taking money, call the name. Let me know because it's a blanket statement. Other radio station concerned.
It's incumbent upon you as a government or government official to protect the citizens. You that carelessly you're not protecting the borders, and the drugs are all in the streets. But you worry about media institutions taking money from that's your calling card that you're gonna use. Yeah, go ahead. I just want to put that out there. Wow.
Yes, guys, and continue to give your call. Come call in, and if it's okay, the government is doing good, or you are not satisfied. And now we can hear about the $19.2 million. Because the $19.2 million is the one that brought the whole situation. There are names in there that nobody knows. Everybody there giving their own thing, and then with the big one coming in. So we forget about the 19, and now they're going to investigate up to the 28 and on 2018. My thing is that yes, you can do your investigation, go to 2018, but let us know what is happening now. So don't waste our time. You will go start from 2018. Look, we're not here to support them, but and to bomb off them. But it make no sense to me.
Don't think about bomb offing. You got a situation that has no clarity now. You want to go back? I will help you.
Yeah. So you can go to 2018 is there. So let's go to and let he give his something, eh?
Yeah, something.
Yeah, your name. Okay, how are you this morning, man? How is Sunday? How's everything with you there?
Yeah, thank you. I'm doing pretty well. I'm doing pretty well. Let me say good morning, good afternoon, to good evening, and to you, person where you are. Concerning this drugs issue, for me, I would like to say thank you to JMB, who refer to him as JMB, the head of state, the president. I would like to say thank you to him. I would like to say a big thank you because for the fact that he already taken the bold step to, dismiss 11 persons on this government. That alone is a sign that yes, he's ready to do something, and for the fact that he gave us the assurance that he is going to dismantle this just whole. I mean, this team. It is also a kind of welcoming statement. Yes or yes, we're not hearing such. We're not seeing people being dismissed from their post. They were using that power to shield themselves. They were using that office to do whatsoever that they want to do, and then whatever scot free. This government, at least when it comes to justice, for us, we can boast also to say yes, they are doing well, because there is not about whether you are a part of this government or not. It is a threat to every one of us here. It's a threat. I keep saying it is. It's not just a national security issue. It is a public health issue also. Each and everyone in this country, we are some way somehow affected by this drugs issue. So when it comes to this drugs issue, we should discuss it for politics. And there's one thing I like to do when it comes to this drugs issue. I always like to take the politics aside and then discuss it as we see it. For the fact that we are seeing the deputy for NSA to be dismissed, that alone shows that this government is ready to bring out names. That alone shows that they are ready to go beyond what people think. Yesterday we were hearing that it is the director for this that is doing this job, it is this, it is that. But all those names that are coming up, current government official names that are coming up, it shows that they themselves they are not hiding their own people, because there is a threat to they themselves. So we should appreciate them. We should give them the flower where it needs be, and then also to ask them to do more, because they still need to do more. You can just make 11 person, you still need to go beyond. Those people who brought in the jobs are not alone.
Okay, they
Those people that
dismiss
brought in the
them.
jobs, they are not alone. You have
You
people who
have any
spend their
information
money.
on the people
It was finance.
that was
It was definitely finance to do it.
okay? And Samson, do you have any information on the people that were dismissed,
So
whether they been arrested or they accused them of facilitating the drugs in Liberia? They just dismissed them.
yeah, so Mr. Kishan, so those that were dismissed, it is obvious they are under police custody now. I
Okay.
don't know of anybody that is working scot free. Everyone that was dismissed, they are under police custody now, unless those that are to be investigated. Yes, because the law calls for that. Based on how they are involved into the crime, you can allow them go home. But those that were caught, for instance, those that receive money to compromise their case, they are under police custody now as we speak. That alone, we should just give them the chance, and then they said that they are going to come up with news. They are going to come
But
up with news. We are not
the
going to
police
help
director
them,
still having
but we are going to speak
the
to
police.
them.
Okay. Anyway, that's the information we got. We listened to another one where the police director name was called. The guy said, "I received $10,000. I give it to the chief, and the chief gave me $2,000." But then they said, "No, don't worry about that one. Then it's not true." So somebody still big hands in it. How the drugs? We just want to know how the drugs enter the country. So people, yes, it's good to praise the government when they're doing good. But people have died. People have been dying. This thing been happening for long. If the citizen was not going to cry on it, or the journalist was not going to push it, the radio station, we're not going to reach this far. So we can't start telling people thank you. So it's not a politics, but the fact is that it been happening from from Ellen Johnson time all the way. It been happening. Now the radio, the journalists, and other people pushing this one. They said no, we can't allow. After 2 3 weeks, we'll still talk about it. So why you can't give the citizen credit too? The citizen, the one are giving information to all these people, giving information to the police, but we should give the government credit after all these things went through. Liberians, let's be honest. We can't just give the government credit. I give the credit to the citizens. who been giving the information because the thing been happening for so long. They arrested security on Ellen Johnson convoy with drugs. $100 million came in, then 19.2, then 3 something, then it went to 2. But anyway, let's hear from the other panelists. And what do you think, Jerome, on this whole thing? Or do you give an update already on the justice minister and other stuff? But we're still waiting for calls. If there's any call coming in, let us know. And we actually put a call.
Calls has been coming in, but
okay, let's give 5 more minutes for the callers. Let them call in, then we can go back again and see something.
Let's take calls. 0777959 0777959 WhatsApp +231 777959959. Those of you on the internet, follow us on YouTube, Kear Network or Kear Communications Network. On X, yeah, we can do that as well. Let's go back to the link and take the call. This person, let's hear you.
Hello.
Yes, let's hear you.
Yeah, I'm Kevin calling.
Somebody got to mute the mic, please. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm Kevin calling.
Go ahead.
From Ghana. My concern has to do with whether at the time they were pointing those drugs, whether international community were present or it was only the government official. That's my question. Thank you.
Samson, please mute your mic. Okay, let's take more calls. 0777959 0777959 those of you on the internet, I saw a call coming in from Georgia, and of course, that person slipped off. I'm sure they wanted to make their position as well. Yeah, just before we take more calls, I don't understand something. When the police RG says media institution taking money, some media institution taking money to do what? Not to talk about the drug.
Not to talk about the drugs, maybe.
But the entire country is talking. No media institution in the country is talking about the drugs, so they're taking money to be talking about the drugs. So I don't understand that.
I think we should give people privilege here to receive calls. Maybe if panelists, if people in America want to call your number, they can call and you can put them on, because sometimes going through the station is a problem. Yeah, so sometimes. I think we can do. Yeah. So if anybody, yeah,
59. Let's take more calls. Right on this platform. It's the first segment, and of course, we're talking about the fight against drug in our country. How do you assess it as of now? Do you think the government is making some strides? The president just suspended dozens of government officials and suspended some as well. Let's take hear you.
Continue to say I'm Bernard G. Sakpa, calling from Bona Farm. The government doing well. More than the fast.
Guy, call first.
I continue to say the more than the fast government. The citizen, the journalist, me, I accuse Rana C. The newspaper man.
Oh, okay. Rockney C. Okay.
Yeah, Rockney C. He the one always want to spoil the government means. I can say he the one spoiling the government means. He received that money.
So let me ask you a question.
So he received money to what's the secret?
Let me ask you a question. So Ragnasia will receive money from the drug cartel as being speculated, and yet still go. I come in. Hello, wait now. Wait.
Why he accused? He accused the vice president. He the same man accused the vice president. He the same man accused. He calls to twist the investigation.
So the drug boss at Rosedale, who elected the government? It was the same Ragnasia who told the government that there was.
It's not Ragnasia. It's the American. It has been investigated from the American. The American government says the people pass over the people they go there. And
well, the same politics you're talking about. Everybody defending the own.
That is where politics has reached in our country. Everybody defend their own.
So you know, that's when you strike a very good you ask a very good question. whether the journalist receiving money to do what? To bring
keep
the news out or to do what? That's my concern. You know, listen, journalists are not friends with government, and Jerome Cummings knows that very well. They are never friends, especially when you on their back, you their enemy. If you say something good or you their buddy, they will put you in that corner. Yes, the journalists in Liberia, when you tell me, say, some of them been taking cattle to cover some Liberians' corruption, we agree. But on this thing here, we know we see a lot of journalists who they play blind eyes on some officials when they stealing and they go to other guys. We know that one. So maybe that's somebody's story they want to bring up. But this drugs thing, look, I'm a victim. I say victim, my brother, my younger brother is into the thing. We have tried. We tried. We'll bring it out today. The next day he gone. That's my younger brother from father. The other one was on it. When I went to Liberia, he died. He tried, then he started working at the port, heat stroke. But this one, the youngest one, forget it. Until everybody afraid, these drugs, wonderful drugs. We go, we try everything, everything. So that I want to isolate him, but no way. So that's why you see someone taking it very, very serious. Now you look at the rehabilitation, you look at all the centers that are taking drugs, kids in. No money, no food, you keep them there, you end up putting them back in the street. So government got a lot of work to do. We can't be arresting them, and at the same time, these cartels in the country. Generally, hear from you, and then from there we'll go to Andrew, and then we'll come to the CEO. But this is very
You
serious.
know,
This is serious.
like Liberia is it's very interesting. When the police director outrightly said that media institutions are collecting money to, I don't know, to disseminate or to twist the story. What is it that he was alluding to? And the information minister tried to play smart, to come quick to say no. What he meant
Yeah,
was
speaking for
that
him.
there are some media institution. And I said, you know, while it is true that this government is making some strides, they're making some gains, don't play smart. Anything on the electronic media, once it go, it's gone. And
Gone.
what the minister, the police IG said, constitute news. And as a sound security man, somebody who is knowledgeable, when you make those kind of utterances, you must have evidence to back what you are saying. But you leave the state, you left us in a state of a utopia, like we're in one dream world. Who are these media institutions? Because the last time I checked, when the VP was VP, the administration worked with some of these people that they pointing fingers to.
Oh yes.
They work with these people. When in fact the information minister was press secretary, there were people today that they pointing fingers to. They work with these people. So you can't leave us in a state that we be trying to phantom who you talking about. Who are these media institutions? Because to the best of my knowledge as a journalist, to the best of my knowledge, most of the people they're talking about, when we were actively in the media, they were working with these people. They themselves work with these people. So while you are making some gains, be very careful what you say, because what you say has the propensity to sway the minds of the public to the right direction or the wrong direction. Yeah, so they're making some gains as compared. To be honest, Kishan and the panelists, this is my first time in my life era to see this kind of investigation as it relate to the issue of drugs. One of the guys they arrested, one of the police officers, senior police officers involved. When I raised the issue of drugs and the proliferation of ghettos in Gardner, he was the guy who drove one of the pickups armed with police 3 o'clock in the morning to come and pick me up for us to go and raid the ghettos in the Gardens. And I told them I couldn't come outside 3 o'clock in the morning, that I was not Madam Zeke or Francois Massacre. So when I heard that name, before Madam Salif, we knew that these were the people that were pushing drugs in the country. So for some of us, it's not strange. For some people today, we will say, yeah, we must hail the government, but we should be too fast. I mean, we must not be too fast to hail them, because it is their responsibility to make
Thank you.
sure that our borders are safe and they're protecting lives and property. So I won't sit here and hail the government that they're doing extremely well. No, I won't do so.
And
It's your
also, this is surprising to us because the way the media continues and Liberia continue to talk about it, because all the time they say in 1 week everything over, and that's true. Liberia got tired. They say we're not chasing nothing, but this one everybody talking about it. So now they got no choice but to push on and start to do investigation. Look at NSA boss. Look at the deputy. I know Patrick Doe. I know him very well. So they call some names. We just and we were there. We heard about opium. And one of the biggest things. Oh, that people who live on that thing before the war, the whole drugs issue. But now it's too much. Andrew, what do you have to say?
Well, I think some concerns were being raised as to the speed at which the drugs were being burned. And equally, there has also been a concern that with such a consignment in the country, it places Liberia at a point where you can say Liberia is a distribution point. When I saw the drugs in cases coming out of that house, the question came to me, you could imagine on what light and what condition it was also transported.
It was put in.
So that environment by itself, or that community by itself, what it also tells me that's not an issue that started now. It's been years ago. Years ago, that whole stuff started. To have a well house, you can think about the connectivity. You can think about how well organized the cartel is. So these are major concerns and fear that government needs to deal with, besides whatever attempt that the government has made. Again, the government, you also know that it is not the government alone that is on the alert. The citizen are on the alert. We all have to be security. You see something, say something.
Say something.
So that we can hold the government feet to the fire. The question was asked, is the government doing something? I think that's why we are saying, yes, they're making some attempt, not to hail them so much, but we are saying that white chicken, it has to continue to be a white chicken. If it is not, we will know later on. But this national concern is something that we should not take lightly. Two, another thing that has to do with the burning of it. If the international community were there, we all need to make sure the 19 million, the 300 some million, those drugs, how they're being burned. I've seen some folks when even they are taking the drugs and how the whole world looks like them. So I've been wondering, even the drugs that they are burning, you think it's not that pollution is also not having impact on society? What is it a national standard that is developed to discard drugs? Or what are we doing? We hope we will not have a resuscitation of the same effect we're trying to avoid, and then it tends to affect the entire society based on the procedure that we took. So those are things that we also need to consider. But again, there are names that were called from the onset. The rumors sometimes turn into reality. So there were names when the drugs came about that got highlighted. We've seen video, whether the videos were fake, that had to do with the president's son. And that video, the clarification that was made in the paper or in the media, all of these things here, we are hoping that this investigation that is being conducted, that every low hole that need to be reached, so that we can rule out all of these uncertainties or all of these rumors that have been said, so that we don't have the cartel still lingering. That's my concern. Thank you.
Yeah, like you talk about the video, It's a real video, but I don't know where that video was recorded, whether it was done somewhere. So maybe that would make it fake. But I don't want to talk about it because yeah, it's not an AI. Some people say it was an AI video. It's a real video, but
That's a real
where
video that was done.
yeah, where it was made now. We saw the white hands, we hear them talking, and but but some people say, oh, that's not true. But our thing is that let them do the best, but how the drugs is entering our country. So we can protect the border. Come in, someone trying to come in.
I mean, I'm trying to just make
Oh,
mine.
yeah.
Let me say this, guys. I don't know whether any of you guys is aware of the fact that the oddity of this is so enormous for the fact that this brings complete remediation to the government. What I'm trying to say here is, guys, let me take you down memory lane. Patrick Kumansu, he's one of the director in the LDA. He's suspended for the same thing. Here we got Markwa the director is a deputy director for operation.
Mark Ambla?
Yeah, for RIA.
Johnny
Commissioner for Police for Criminal Investigation. Patrick Doe, Deputy Director for Administrative or National Security Agency. Mohammed Gwara GBORWAH. GBORWAH. I don't know why you said that. Director of Security at Robert National Airport. Joseph Bala, Deputy Commissioner for LDE. Anthony Blair, police officer. What I'm trying to say here, guys, these are all government officials. People that sort of be protecting the borders. People that sort of be arresting drugs are part of the drugs cartel here. So government officials, these are drug dealers. So what are we actually trying to do here? These are drug dealers, guys. People that that took oath to defend this country, protect the citizens, and make sure that no drug enters or anything that has the ability to affect the citizens don't come into the country easily. These are the people that are doing the drugs. Government officials, drug dealers. So we want to curtail drug, or we want to put that the drug problem on the rug and just sweep it on the rise. It will go away. Our own our government officials are doing the distributing drugs, guys. So the problem is not going away because we let the people that the money they even stealing is not enough. They have to go do drugs. This is not surveillance though. To say maybe how they are musicians who they call our super blunt.
Well, just smoking smoke. Where is that? Where is it?
Okay, and see how they keep very harsh on a man for smoking blunt. But get government officials that's supposed to be arresting drug coming into the country.
In fact, a lady was disgraced, almost naked on Facebook from the window chopper. Yeah,
would I see the
Rita Williams arrested. She's in jail for drugs for bringing small in the country too.
Yeah, government officials, drug dealers, and we're thinking that this will go away. The present government, the government, you can suspend somebody. That's it, because you got busted. That's why you suspended them. You put in place drug dealers, people that want to get rich overnight. All the stealing, the corruption, and investment they're doing in the country is not enough. They have to go put their hands in drugs. Not civilians, not ordinary people that are suffering in that country. Maybe if somebody who was suffering say, I'm doing drugs to be able to help my family, that makes sense. Government officials, that the government is actually paying luxury compensations into their pockets. Not enough. They had to go do drugs, guys. And we say
somebody taking small money, $10,000 for $4 million.
They had to buy their cars. They're paying their
$20,000 for $5 million.
They're paying their mortgages or rentals, their personal vehicles, giving them compensation, gas slips. Money still not enough. Got to put their hands in drug, guys. These are all government officials. That's surveillance. To say, This is just a video education. Government official got a very big problems on our hands, and we're ignoring it. We're not going
Okay,
away.
we are gone 56 minutes so far. We'll be going to the second segment, but not now. But before I go to something, and let me say this, sometimes the president, the vice president don't even know. Look, there's a whole cartel. That's why when you're running for office, these guys, they will look at you and support you. You win, then they start recommending people to particular position because they know that's their era. Like Brandon Samoka, Patrick Doe, that's his board. Not to say I say board in a negative way, but Patrick Doe was with Brandon Samoka. Brandon Samoka was the one that recommended him. I never know Patrick Doe to be a security man. We grew up together. We were all on the bypass there and by the marshal. So everybody recommended somebody. This 106 was dismissed for armed robbery during the weird time, but now he went back into the police that Gregory Coleman buddy. So somebody recommended somebody. So the president, vice president, all the people sitting there don't know what's going on. They're sleeping at night. These boys protecting the drugs and they get the cut and they transport it. Now somebody, God just moved from behind them and they got busted and the president firing them. In fact, we want to see them dragging themselves to take them to jail, not to just waste our time. We want to see cough on their hands and say, yes, 1, 2, 3, until you can find guilty. We already get you in jail. The same thing they do to the ordinary Liberians. So they need, look, this thing is painful. There are other people. There's a woman who called the show the other day. Her first son, every day, the ones what you see when they call say, your son coming down, she confused. She now try everything. They wonderful, small little thing here. But I hear from you and Samson. And what's your take so we can see if we can get to the second segment?
Well, Samson and UP man, I don't think you're going to say anything different here.
No, Samson going to let Samson go ahead and defend.
He's doing well.
And then see you. Let me make this clear. I do not support the CDC, and I do not support the Unity Party. Yeah.
No. Let's just go ahead. You don't have to support them, but from your utterance, we know.
I'm a bit clear. In fact, I consider both CDC and Unity Party as a two dwarf. Because I would tell people they are the two dwarf in a sense that when it comes to corruption, one with boss, Joe, we are my boss, I be my home in, Baptist Seminary, Joseph Barra with boss, I be my home in Lofa County. Yeah, so I see both of them are two dwarf. Because they have
they can get different reasons. The physicians say, at least George say I was building my house. But Mr. Waka say he building my house. Everybody gave their own.
So I don't support the two. But the fact is that you see when it comes to the drugs issue, I don't take it lightly. I take this thing as a chance. I take this thing as an opportunity for the government to do better because this drug issue also exposes us. It also exposes how weak we are when it comes to our institution. I'll just somebody saying, the police who should be manning or they are the one involved into this. Oh yes, the drugs business is not a small business. It is an organized network. So they don't go for people like us. No, they go to people who can help them get what they want. So you always seeing it around powerful individuals. They will not come around me. They know that I will not give them access to bring in their drugs. No, they will go around people who have power. So this is why you always see police being involved into drugs issue everywhere around the world.
What's the international number that somebody can call? A friend of mine just called me.
No, if anybody, I think you can put your number up if you want them to call you, and then you just put it on speaker. But the number is there. The international number is there. It's rounded up. WhatsApp is rolling on the screen.
You use the WhatsApp, right?
Yeah. The WhatsApp is 77. Is the 231-7779-959-959.
23. Okay, hold on. Let me get that again.
It's 231-777.
It's rolling on the screen.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah. All right. Go ahead, Samson.
Yeah. So as I was saying, you always see police being involved into drugs issue. lawyers will always be involved because this kind of system that will be built, the judge business is huge. So they will always have a team so they can be able to infiltrate every institution and be able to exploit that particular institution. This is why you see police being involved, lawyers being involved, or and other type of government or officials being involved, not people like us. But then when the way we are saying things, I always like to do what I like to do. I always like to compare the past and then the current, because when we compare the past and current, it will give us a chance not to make not to make future mistakes. Yes or yes, the past government told us that because of the way they went into the case, so that's the reason they lost the case. This government, we are giving them the benefit of the doubt. History will record them based on how they will handle this drugs issue. It's not because we say we should give them flour, then it means that, oh, we tell them, oh, you have the green light. No, we are telling them thank you, because yes or yes, nobody was ever dismissed when it comes to the drugs issue. We saw people who were arrested with $200,000 cash money, and their names were on the papers to even receive the drugs. We don't know how the law plays that they went to court and the court set them free. That is what we are saying. For now, we are hearing permanent names, people who have serious posts in this country, people who have serious integrity that we even think that, oh yes, this person cannot be involved. They are the one making millions at night. They are the one making millions at night while we are asleep. They are the one doing dirty business around here. It is only good to say thank you to what you need to say. We saw the video on the internet where people had their faces and then they are saying they call for the government to give them back their jobs. You cannot be serious. If you are man, remove the mask from your face and be clear. I think that is where when the police IG come up to say people are taking money. No. I do not support him for that, because the same thing we call people to be clear on what they say. You need to be clear on what you say. If you are saying that there are journalists who are taking money to maybe compromise this case, be clear to also mention their names. Do not shield them. We will also make them shame. We will go after them too, because this is not a thing for anybody to play, to play games with. So if you are aware as a police RG, you sit at a peak in this country too. You have access to information. So when you are saying something, be clear. I know that he probably have some information, but let him not just be brief. Let him not just beat around the bush. Let him be clear. You can also call that person in for questioning. Yeah, you can also call that person in for questioning. It's not about throwing talk, it's wherever there is smoke, there is fire. These journalists, I know that they are not free from these things too. Yeah, some of them might be doing it, but call their names, mention their names.
I think the
don't come on there, bro.
CEO is calling from Minnesota. If you don't mind, we can take him through the line to hear his.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So let me take this person from Minnesota. Welcome. Your name and where do you join us from?
How you doing? My name is Brandon Thomas. I call from Minnesota, Champlain. Hey, thanks for the show, man. All of the guys there. But I think you guys discussing the issue about drugs and other things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody want to make a great input, right? But we gotta be clear, right? We gotta call speed a speed, So the issue of this drug, our governments, right, from 2021 or far back, being involved with, depending on the skill, right? Medium, small, medium, or large. But we know we discovered large quantity of drugs in recent time was only based on the ability for the government to fight drug, right? During the past government time, right? I don't want to be personal. I don't want to call anybody name. But during the past government, if you noticed the quantity of drugs that were arrested or captured in recent time from Cruiserville was white soak. This subject had been created a long time ago. And I believe that the government is on the right footing, right? arresting government officials. Mind you, some of the very government officials, even the one for the NSA or the police, right? These guys were brought in. One senator, some two, these guys were brought in from the past government. Then there, right? And some of the guys, I understood that we need to maybe the journalists there would do this. The guys were probably taking up the job before. I understood, right? There are a lot of things involved, right? So if the government saying that, look, we have, can you imagine? Only this government, the past government, does not go, we know there 100 million, we know there was a 50 million bars, there was a 40 million. What they did, right? But all the carriers let it go all the way, paying, quote unquote, our justice and involvement, right? So we must call the spade a spade.
Ronald, are you hearing?
Well. They need to do more, you know, they need to do more. We agree. But arresting government officials has been the first of its kind since our born. I mean, 50. Since our born, arresting almost 11 government officials. I tell you, be corrected. Top directors, arresting them. For NSC, our spy agents, our spy office, arresting those guys. We got to say, I mean, the government is doing our job, right? We don't need for them to do more and for them to, I mean, they say they got big fish. I don't know. You sit in the studio there. I don't know you guys on the show. When you're talking about director, right? Somebody that control the operation of the police, you don't call them B-fish. Somebody that in the industry, the settlement committee, you don't call them B-fish. But more than that, if they have bigger fish, right? They should also call them. They should also catch them. I believe the investigation will lay a groundwork for that. Because if you have all the guys there, they're not going to go home. Who knows? They don't go in. So what I'm trying to say is that I don't want to go over. What I'm trying to say is
I think the CEO want to ask you.
Yeah.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah. Hello?
Rana, are you hearing me? This is Chris.
Yeah, hearing you, but it's still a little bit lower, right? But I'm hearing you clear. You clear. But maybe he can probably amplify and following his voice.
All right. I mean, let me be very frank here. Is it troubling to you that your security officials are drug dealers for the government that you speaking on behalf of?
If I got your question clear, you say it doesn't bother me if the security start brass security people are involved in government. It bothers me a lot. It bothers me a lot, and this is what this is something that I've been in the problem a long time, right? From past government. But if this government coming to identify these bad people or these bad apples, we should appreciate it. Don't you know that this thing been happening a long time ago? I was looking at the internet from Cape Mount. There was a ship right now to speak. It's on the sea, right? The kingdom, those guys in the have the kingdom, the speedboat that fishing over there, the fishing area. They said, yeah, let's find out. They were there. They went over there. They saw. They said they got a pipe in the ground. They got the guys in there like 2 months, right? And this is the internet trying to help us. But this is things that been happening even when you and myself in school back there, right? Past government been like small, drop. So we should admit that. We should also admit that while the government they have people that are involved, right, and they're fortunate, we should pray that they should further more. We should all the journalists should take their phones, right? Not every journalist that you see like brother, people that are touring phones, they're not journalists. And you guys were talking about, they say the journalists they getting their cartoon, they're giving them money. Not every journalist. You got anybody that got putting phone one and 10 that said the journalist. Not like Chris Walker that got a radio station. Or still was other guys that got ready to say or ready to say. Well, other boys just take phone and just go and just talk, right? So, of course, the just come to the conclusion is that the government needs to do more. But do you know what past government been doing? And as we speak, they're saying that even they're going to call some other government, past government officials to answer some questions. And people are jittering right now because they're going to call people to answer questions about past what been happening. Because people are leading people. So what would you do right now? The journalists, you guys try to do your work, good job you guys doing. And our brothers that are come in the studio and talk on Sundays and Monday morning then, you keep doing what you guys can do. But let me tell you the truth. This thing is big. We should appreciate the government, but we should make the government to do more because the journalists, you guys are working. Everybody working. And that's what I'm saying.
All right,
so it's
we got
Okay, before we get to the next segment, we talk about it. It will be hard for us to finish it. But again, we say we still try to blame somebody. The past government, the past government. Now the past government say it was the same UP government that had people there, but the people they suspended. Something. All these people they suspended, they came from the past government. Is something there? Okay, he's not. All these people they
So
suspended. No, government
yeah.
continues. That's
Thank
why I say
you.
I don't blame the president. We only blame the president when he's not taking action to fire people. Yes, he can fire people, he can do this. But these are the same people that's a whole cartel. So
Okay.
the citizens are given to them. And the
Okay.
journalists, this is the first time that journalists and radio stations spending more time to talk about drugs.
Okay.
Now
Mr.
we
Kishan,
can't hear about the $19.2 million again. What about
let's
$19.2 million?
That's my
let's
say.
take Lofa Julius for at least a minute, and then we can come back to you. Julius, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you for the opportunity to participate again. It is Lofa Julius from Raleigh, North Carolina. I just want to chime in on this issue of drugs and the gross disregard for the people and the concern. It
Said,
needs
a minute, 30 seconds to do that.
Yeah,
okay,
let's
sure.
just finish and then we'll go to the next
Sad
segment.
me to see
We
that,
already
or even hear that people are so bent over this issue of party tricking, and I wouldn't even reference it as politic. It's party tricking to the extent that the police IG will purposely insult this noble position. And I think Jerome should be one of those who should be sincerely upset that this man will attack this noble profession, journalism. All right. And there's a reason why it is referred to as the fourth estate, that he would make such a vague statement, not having to be specific as to who he's attacking. And then I see my brother Gerald is so calm about this. I am a little bit disappointed, brother. I think he should be sincere in his profession and let us know who are those that are actually carrying on these distasteful behaviors when he's trying to make such a statement, not to be so vague about it and leave us trying to figure out. I could sit here today and say, okay, probably it's my brother, Mr. Cummins, Gerald Cummins. And I know this man character, definitely he would never attempt such a thing. Or I could say Monet Kishan. So I don't think it's fair to people who are doing what is expected of them. And all of you in that studio doing the best we can to educate our people. I don't think it's fair to any one of you in there for the police IG to make such statement vaguely. And then we sit here and trying to decipher who he intended to attack as compared to what he should have done. And I just wanted to chime in on that. But thanks. And it's a great show, and we'll continue to follow from the back.
You're absolutely right, sir. I applaud your point.
Before we go to, before we step to the
Another
next,
caller?
that caller there.
Okay.
No.
Before we step to the next segment, it's kind of laughable, but having been around a little while, when you look at all of the institutions, whether the government, the opposition, that's why I often use the phrase, if you show me the players, I will tell you how the game will end. We're sitting, we're trying to analyze all of these different investigations, but let's take into some consideration one thing here. The security of our country is volatile or is vulnerable. The fact that you will find that amount of drugs in the country, in different locations, look at the quantity. It tells you that not only that our borders are just porous, it tells you that anybody can carry out a coup d'etat. Anybody with the quantity of drugs that were discovered in homes.
Already to your point, right? How can you, like, somebody tells you to man the gate of the palace? You, the security officer, mind the gate, and you also having something to do with inputting stuff into the gate. Do you think anybody will see you doing that? Because you're the one who allow it to come.
No.
You're the same security person who is the player, who is the distributor. How can that's completely, that's what happened here. That's
and that's why CEO, that's why I said in the embryo stages that I won't sit here and hail the government and say you're doing a good job. Because I can go back to a few investigations that were conducted. Let's go back 12 years before Joshua.
Right.
The Wheeler Knuckles commission that was set aside, peace be to his ashes, the Eludon commission that was set aside to do some investigation. What became of all of these different investigations?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. So it would take serious-minded individuals, people who are not only just patriotic, but nationalistic, who understand that, look, this is about my country, and what I'm going to do is to make sure. For a long time in our country, we've been pointing fingers to the security people. You know, Glover Judah says something. I don't know if you follow the interaction between the hula baloo that transpired between Gregory, myself, and my sister, who was at transport ministry. Because sometimes I like for people to follow. I'm not the guy who will just talk. That's why I don't join party. I refuse to join party. I refuse to support any presidential candidate, because I want to be able to, as a student of history and somebody who understands some of these things, I like to go to the historicity of things, and then I pick it up from there. See, the reason why these guys will point to media institution and the war sky-free is that he who pays the piper plays the tune. Most of the journalists of today, what they do is that they sensationalize the story, they pick out the story today and drop the story tomorrow. If you follow the story with continuity, the story become a continuative process. That way you can also educate the public by alleviating out of their negative perception or giving them the kind of information needed. But if you pick up the story today and you drop the story a few months from now, you're not helping the public. So that's why these guys can sit and buy more media institution. But those kind of things, over
that, Reverend, before the next panelist comes in, over that, how would you do system is completed zero. Once you get money or you somebody who is very famous, you will never, this instances that something that you can get away with them with no cost. You will get away. You will not go to jail. In this country, government official being a drug leader or drug dealer, you will go to jail and your career will be completely done for a very long. Like you will never.
But in Liberia, some of the judges right now, the car they gave them, they can't. It's not even operating again. What do you expect? They ain't get car to go home. So if a man who stole $5 million walking from the judge and gave him $500,000, what is that judge going to do?
Hell yes.
Yeah. Then you got the DEA. You got people volunteering in the DEA to go catch drug dealers.
Yes.
The man volunteer, he take pay for 4-5 months. Then he go come across 10,000, 20,000. What do you want him to do?
Hell yeah. You happy to transport it to wherever you want for him to carry for you.
Of
You will
course.
transport it.
Also, be
But you see,
happy carry it.
why the things are not coming, they're not going to solve it, because, Chris, the big boys' hands are in there. Later year now, we're overlooking when this lady explained and said when they brought 106 in the office of the NSA boss, not to say they say, we hear it on radio, the face-to-face with the woman, the man told the NSA boss, when she gave me the money, I gave it to Gregory, and Gregory gave me 2,000. What happened today? The NSA boss called to do something, somebody feeling covering up, and they say, oh, don't worry about that, all that thing about talking for nothing. But the woman explained it.
And that's why the media need to lift these things more. You don't pick up the story today, you drop it.
And drop it.
Right now, this is why the iron is hot. That's when it should be beaten. And the government needs to listen. This issue of the drugs is something that is of national concern. The Gregory Coleman, whose name has been called in, as much as people are calling names, the government should also take note of these names and bring them into question and bring them into questioning. Look, the sweeping story of the lady who said, I took this amount in and this amount was given to me. Those are credible information, even if it's been sensationalized. But that's an information.
Mr. Kear, it's not even far from being indicted with anything. Remember the Liberian Transport Authority situation?
I know that when he said the ball was,
you remember, he was the front runner.
Yeah,
he was the front runner, and it entered into a situation where my
IG
sister
should
became
never
a victim.
ever be the one to even say anything of such. They were more about the issue of the media. That particular, that particular job he plays at the media is very vague. And like Jennifer said, he brought into questioning the IG need to be. He needs to be able to explain.
Somebody protecting somebody,
well,
and I don't want to blame president.
The situation is such that you can't protect any longer.
Yeah, and it's so sad now because the justice minister, all kinds of things coming out. To be frank, we hear some people saying that, but the justice minister, he's from Liberty Party. Greg is from Liberty Party. I thought he was UP, but they say, oh no, because I know him from Boston. He used to be with Jebo, but they say, oh, he's the Liberty Party connection. And through Darrell's dealing all the thing when the NSA director called and they had this thing and nobody want to say anything about him. So the 106 is in jail and the police director. So let the that's look where there's smoke, there's fire.
There are figures that are being arrested. When you haul the rope, that rope will haul the bush. So let's wait. I mean,
and another thing in Liberia from 1980,
let us wait. But guess what? In our waiting process, you know what? We'll continue to hear more drug discovery.
No. See, when I say let us wait, when I say let us wait, this is a wait that has already been placed in a hot seat. Those who are in jail, those who have been arrested, they have families. And guess what? You will find state witness among them.
Yeah.
You will find,
and I tell you,
it's going to elevate this matter. Whether the government, which place I wish it want to go, trust me, it's going to fast
track. And I sure Jerome aware of this.
Yeah.
There are people who I know someone who they arrested. He was the sacrificial lamb. They arrested him, but guess what? When we thought it was something serious, he said, "Man, just forget it, man. That pro show." But he went to the household. We thought the man was going to be in jail. Hey, my man, don't worry, I gotta just take a fall. Yeah. So when we see these things happening in Liberia, somebody will take the fall. You think he's in jail, the man relaxing to his house. In the morning, he go report, he come back, they're treating him different, say, just play low. We the one in charge of government, we can't do nothing to you. So you just take the blame. And that's it.
Our country, we need to wake up, big brother.
We need to wake up. We need
to wake up. Look, there was an investigation conducted by a former FBI officer through LPRC. There were 3 people, and I'll say this, Greg, don't call names. Me, I'll call names. There were 3 people that saw that document. It was the late Harry Green, Yombi Kanga, and myself. Only 3 of us saw that document. The 4th person who saw the document was Edwin Snow. Why saw the document? Because I was supposed to do an exclusive interview with him. What became of that investigation? There were people jubilating when Harry died because that document has a lot of names. But these are the people that sit to platforms to lecture the Liberian people.
Everybody can talk.
People that sit to platforms. So while we're fighting drugs, we're also fighting some bad apples in our society that don't need to be in government.
These people don't love this country at all. We're fighting corruption, we're fighting drugs, and everything is about government officials. Everything corruption on like
greed.
It's like historic.
If the government was using the money
drugs
to fund the schools,
government officials.
If they say, oh, the government using the drugs money to fund schools and to build hospitals, you say, oh, but that's no problem. But an individual taking that money for small, no, Chris, imagine $4 million, they give you support $20,000. Support got $20,000 for $4 million. But anyway, guys, we'll continue this topic here.
The appalling part of this is
the government. All we need to do, we gotta wake up.
They keep recycling government officials. The same people. Then another person will win. They will bring this.
That's the game. That's the security people. That's why they need to get rid of every one of them. Because you see, when the next government comes, they fire them. They bring their own people in.
They bring the people and they same corrupt people. They bring it right back.
They've been around for long. That's a whole thing. Once they appoint one of their men, the men will bring their own. This president just sitting there, don't know what's going on. Everybody just recommending. I mean, you go to LDA, you go to this place, you go to that place, you know what's going on. All the things that were arrested, the people that arrested were not part of it. The woman who caught the 19 million, it was just a simple mistake that they made. Why the weight is different on the paper, and when she saw it, that what brought the whole thing. Because it was gone, it was already wrapped. But we can't get that $19 million people are still keeping. And we need to talk about it every day because this thing here, the drugs killing, sedition, UPO, ANCO, CBC, every librarian are affected when it comes to this thing. This is not politics. Let's go to the next segment, my people.
Please say something.
Yeah. I was trying to leave you people with this as we climb out on the drug issue. A year or two back, the deputy director at the LDA, then he was deputy director for administration. If any of you can remember, he made a very big statement in the country that there were top government officials trading drugs in the country. The president got angry and dismissed him. Today,
fire him, yeah.
Which president?
Today, what happened?
Which president fired him?
President Boakai.
Like 28. Oh, the guy who was next to Abraham.
Yeah.
So
when he made that statement, the president. So now we
accused the government officials.
Yeah, we're seeing the aftermath of what he have said, and I think like all the panelists have said, let's keep our eyes on the ball, and let's continue to talk every day in all of our programs. We inculcate the issue of drug. I think it will help to raise the alarm. But again, that is what it is for Liberia.
All right, thank you.
Oh, what happened? Let's get to the second segment. I think we'll bring.
Okay, hello? With the CEO. Do you know your Bible, or do you just say amen at the right time? It's time to find out on the Hour of Hope. Here's the deal. You call in. We ask you a Bible question. You get it right. You win $5. Yes, it is a real money for real Bible knowledge. Was it David or Daniel? Old Testament or New Testament? No. Cheating, just have faith, focus, and think fast. You have 5 seconds to answer the question. It is fun. It is fast. It is full of the Word of God. And every correct answer puts $5 in your pocket. So warm up your memory, grab your Bible, and get ready to shout, I know that one. This is Hour of Hope, where the Word is powerful and the answers pay. Call in, speak up, and win $5.
Standing true, the glory, I will live God the glory. Oh, with CEO. With the CEO, with the CEO.
Okay, welcome back to the final lap of the program, and of course, the introduction has already been made. It is the Hour of Hope, and this is where you call in. The questions will be read by the panelists there in the United States, and all of the panelists there will have questions from their question bank. The people have their question bank already, you know. So you have to listen attentively, and I think we have not been going by the it is a dispensation. I think the CEO and other panelists have been able to give to most of you. We don't go by the 5 seconds, answer period. We'll give you more time, but today we have to be, because we are already 30 minutes into the time, so we have to be very, when you call, once you go through the line, listen carefully. Your question is read, you answer, we move on just like that. So that is it. Back to the panelists. Back to
in the general, they went off the line.
Yeah, let me see whether I can bring them back on. They will come back. They will come back. They are not even in the background.
No.
Yeah. So, but we can start once you people have the questions there. We can start.
Yeah.
All right.
First question.
Okay, let me start to pick the calls now. 0777 959 959. You already know. The lines are already busting.
Yes, sir. Francis Roman from Matari.
Francis Boyman, let's hear you.
Yeah.
Listen to your question quickly.
Yes, sir.
Francis, your question is, who washed Moses floated in the basket down the line? Who down the Nile River? Who washed him when that basket was being floated?
It was Moses' sister.
What her name?
I'll never forget it.
You forgot what it
No,
was.
we didn't say who was the person of Moses. Say who washed. That's what Moses said.
They're asking for a relationship.
Yeah, that's asking for a relationship.
Yeah, it was Moses' sister.
That's why I said what the name of the Moses sister. I want to say who washed. Okay. 0777. Let's take this person. Let's hear you.
Yeah, Edward Joe, back here again.
Edward.
Yeah.
Okay. Listen to your
Okay,
question.
Edward Joe, here is your question. Name the two things that David used in defeating Goliath.
Bow and arrow.
No, Edward Joe.
Edward.
Bow and bow.
Edward.
Edward, you
Bow
missed the
and
question.
Okay, let's take another person. This person, let's hear you.
Yeah, are you calling from Latin Street?
Ino, listen to your question.
Ino.
Okay. Yeah.
When the Moses was in that basket, floating on the Nile River, who washed him when he was being floated down the Nile?
Please relay for me, please. Hello.
When Moses was in the basket as a baby and floating on the water over the Nile, who watched him float down the river?
His sister.
What's the name of
his sister? You got it, his sister, but what is the name of his
sister?
From Francis Boyman call, he said the same thing. We deny him. So let's take another person.
Yeah. Fire by force. Go ahead with your question.
Joe is back.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe, here is a question, and I want you to tell me who said this, who is speaking and to whom. See what the Lord has done. He has taken away my public reproach. This is a wife of a priest speaking to her husband. Who is she?
It was Hannah.
Sorry.
Speaking to
Hannah never had a husband who was a priest.
Okay. Yeah. It was a priest. I think it was Kear.
You missed it. You missed it.
Oh Lord, what is this?
Francis, you're back.
Yes, sir.
Okay, listen to your question.
Yeah.
Francis.
Yeah.
So, in the book of 1 Samuel, who pretended to be a crazy person to avoid capture and death at the hands of the king?
Again?
Who pretended to be crazy, mad, to avoid capture and death at the hands of an enemy king?
Francis, you there? You listen to the question? Okay, Francis, left the line.
No lie.
Joe is back.
That's
good. Sorry.
Someone's on the line.
Is that Joe?
Yeah, Joe came back. I think that the two people dominating the show.
No, the reason is that
here is the question. Give me
now, so you're not ready.
the name of the fourth book. Give me the
No,
name
repeat,
of the
repeat our talk. Just repeat again.
Is he listening?
Repeat your question.
Okay, give me the name of the fourth book in the New Testament.
It's John.
Congratulations.
Wow, thank you. Yeah.
Please call your number.
887
887
53
53
0707.
0707.
Yeah, but the orange number, you have multiple people waiting on that line.
The orange number is on. All the two numbers are on. Let me see. Let me check. Okay, just a minute.
Is the call not coming through the bowl, Desmond?
The call is coming through. He said the orange isn't on, so I want to check. Two numbers are here on 0777 959 959 0881 871 670. Two numbers. Let's go back to the line. You have a caller already.
Hello.
Someone's on the line.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
He's hearing you. Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Emmanuel.
Emmanuel.
Hello?
Who begins?
Are you hearing the panelists? You have to listen to the phone.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay. So the question says, who begins their book?
The person I'm talking, I get it now.
You can hear me still?
Relay.
I should go ahead?
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Kear. I will relay.
Okay, let me change the question.
Yeah.
In the book of Galatians, Paul referred to the Galatians as what?
In the book of Galatians, Paul referred to the Galatians as what?
Hello.
Okay. Seems like you hear me too. Let's take another call.
Hello.
Another person.
Yeah, money. Yeah, money. David is calling from Benson State.
Okay, David Colley, here is your question. Give me the name of the cousin of Mary, Jesus' mother.
It's sounding low. Hello?
I don't know how I wanted people to sound, man. Yeah.
Yeah, but I getting you now.
Just listen to the panelists from up there. Just listen to them carefully through the phone. You hear them. Go ahead, Reverend.
Give me the name of Jesus' mother cousin. Mary had a cousin. Who is she?
Jesus' mother had a cousin. What's the name of her cousin?
Hold on.
Samson, you're not asking some questions?
I said no less.
Yeah,
bring your handphone to the phone.
Samson.
Okay, yeah. Let me come in with a question.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just listen to the question. How many books are in the minor prophet section of the Bible?
Oh God.
Listen.
How many books are there in the minor prophet section of the Bible? The minor prophets. How many books are there in the minor prophet section of the Bible?
The man said, how many books are in the minor section of the Bible?
The minor prophets.
5 books.
He said 5 books.
Wrong. You are wrong, brother.
Okay, he said wrong. Let's go back to the line and talk to this person.
Hello.
Someone's on the line.
Concerning which disciple?
Okay, yeah.
Concerning which disciple did the rumors spread that he was not to die?
Come again.
concerning which disciple of Jesus Christ that the rumor spread that he would not die.
No left.
Matthew.
Wrong. That was John.
Let's take more calls. This person.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Here is your question.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening.
Okay. Good evening. Here is your question, my dear.
Yeah, my name is Lovely Wallow.
Okay, Miss Wallow. Here is your question. Give me the name of the man who baptized people with water for as a relate to repentance.
Hello. I'm speaking. I'm getting you. Hello.
Lofty Wallow, can you hear me?
Hello. Yeah.
Okay, here is your question.
I think my name is Lovely Wallow. Calling from the country of West.
Yeah, don't listen to your radio because there will be delay. Just listen to the phone. Just stay on your phone. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, here is the question. Name the man who baptized people with water as it relates to repentance.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're not hearing the panelists?
No.
When we are using the board, we use the jack through the board, but I don't know why the calls are not, so I don't know.
Okay, I get it.
No,
now.
it's okay. Just listen.
Yeah.
Okay, Lofty, here's the question. Give me the name of the man who baptized people with water as it relates to repentance. Who started baptizing people with water?
Lofty? You didn't hear what the panelist said? I don't know. Remy, want to read the question again?
Okay. This is a yes or no question. True or false? Okay. Jesus baptized with the Holy Ghost. John the Baptist baptized with water.
Mm-hmm.
Is it true that John baptized people with water?
Lofty?
Yeah.
You didn't hear the question?
Then move to another caller, I think.
I want to hear you saying don't hear about don't and Baptist.
Yeah, but because
Right.
Lofty, when you call, listen now. When you call, do not listen to the radio. Listen to your phone.
No, I hear radio. I pass on the radio. I very far on the radio.
Can you relay the question for her? Let me make it easy. Who baptized people with water for repentance?
Who baptized
people with water? John the Baptist.
Okay, congratulations to you.
So what's the name again?
John the Baptist.
What's your name? What's the name?
Lofty Wallow.
I think you really the question.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
27
90
90
51.
51.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's take this person.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Morris, I think you have to reload. The question is, who tried to kill Jesus soon after he was born?
Who tried to kill Jesus is your question.
Who tried to kill Jesus soon after he was born?
King Herod.
Correct.
King Herod. What's the name again, he said? Cyrus.
Cholo playing.
Please call your number.
You sound on 2.
Yeah.
28.
28
69.
69
48.
48. Another caller.
Hello, this is Mama.
I can go.
Another caller is on the line.
Yeah, Francis, my name.
Jennifer, where's Jennifer? You got a question?
Jennifer,
He
you there?
left due to LEC.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Which disciple held a feast for Jesus and invited tax collectors and sinners?
Again?
Which disciples of Jesus which disciple held a feast for Jesus and invited tax collectors and sinners?
Peter.
Wrong. That was Matthew.
Okay. Run back to the line. This person, let's hear you.
Yeah, good evening. This is Chancey Williams from Toronto.
You say?
Okay, here is your question, Mr. Williams. Listen carefully, okay? Here is your question.
Yeah.
Who is speaking and to whom? Listen carefully. Upon this rock would I build my church. And
Jesus was speaking to Peter. Jesus was speaking to Peter.
Congratulations.
I have 1 minute.
But the voice sounds like Joe's voice. It's Joe's second time calling.
59. I'm Chancey Williams. You see Mr. Joe phone.
No, Joe.
No, like, eh?
I'm Chancey Williams. You see Mr. Joe phone. 0886-140059.
No.
No. Is it losing Mr. Joe?
I'm Chancey Williams.
No. The voice sounds like Joe's.
Check the number I'm giving you.
No, Joe.
Voice there.
Okay, you say your name again? Hello?
He told you that he got 1 minute.
I'm Chancey Williams. And you see Edward phone. 0886
0886
140059.
0886 0059
140059.
140059.
Chancey Williams, check it up.
Okay. Okay, Chancey Williams. Let's take no course. This person. This person's on. Someone's on the
Once
line.
they go in a noisy background, they move to the
Okay, you're noisy, so we'll take another person.
Hello?
Hello, caller.
Hello?
Can you hear us?
Hello?
Yes, sir. We're hearing you.
Okay, I hear you now.
Okay. What is your name?
I'm George from GSRO.
George from GSRO. George, tell me, who was the disciples praying for in Acts chapter 2 that Herod won't kill him? Tell me, who was the disciple that the church was praying for in Acts chapter 12 that the church would not kill him?
Oh, it's Peter.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Please call your name again.
Hamilton George.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
Hamilton George.
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 J-O-R-H.
Okay, your number, please.
0772.
772.
Yes, 65.
65.
06.
06.
92.
92. Let's move to the next caller.
Hello, Francis.
Francis want to win, so Francis is back.
Francis.
Yes, sir.
My question is coming from the Acts of the Apostles. Okay?
Yeah.
After Peter escaped from prison, King Herod ordered the gatekeeper to do what to him?
To kill him.
Okay. They said to put him to death. The same thing. Okay. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Francis, just call your number quickly.
776.
Yeah.
224.
224.
772.
772. Thank you. Let's take another person.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Caller, here is your question.
Yeah, what's my question?
If the book of Matthew is the first book in the New Testament, what is the last book in the New Testament?
Sir, you can say Revelation.
Congratulations.
What's your name?
I'm Jeffy Despo and everyone in us.
Fidesco?
Yeah.
Fidesco Williams?
Fidesco Emma AMOS.
Click on your number.
My number is 088
Yeah.
55
55
290.
290. The number is not correct.
No, that's my number. 088.
Mm-hmm.
You getting me?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Yes, 088 44.
Look, you said 554. Then you say 44 again.
Oh no, my everybody what's your number? But sorry.
08844. Let's go.
5290.
5290. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you too.
Another person is on the line.
How you doing, sir?
This is a very, very simple question.
All right, sir. My name is James Kamara, calling from Brother, your blind brother, please. The silver brother.
Okay. James, at what age did Jesus begin his ministry?
30 age of 30 years.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Please call your name.
My name is James Kamara.
James Kamara.
Yes, sir.
Please call your number.
0772.
0772.
Yes, 64.
64.
82.
82.
20.
20.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay, let's run back.
Hello.
Another person is on.
Okay. Nat.
Hello.
Nat, are you hearing me?
Yeah.
Okay. Where were Peter and John sent after Philip had preached the gospel there?
You say what?
Galilee? No. That was in Samaria.
Okay. Let's take another person.
Hello.
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 Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello.
Listen to the phone. Listen to the phone.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your name?
Wilfred.
Wilfred. Okay. Wilfred, here is your question. Who said this? And suffer the little children not.
Jesus.
Jesus. Thank you.
Congratulations.
What's the name?
Wilfred.
Wilfred who?
Wilfred J. Wama.
Wilfred J. Wama.
Call the number.
0770.
770. Eh? 69. 58.
92.
92?
Yeah.
92. Okay. Let's go for this person.
Hello. Yellow.
Someone is on.
Hello.
Yellow.
What is your name?
Is he here?
Money, Maru.
Oh, Maruf. Maruf. Okay, Maruf, here is your question. Easy question, okay? Tell me, give me the name of John the Baptist's parents.
Somebody's in the back and telling Maru what to say.
Yeah, that was supporting. Maru. Elizabeth Joseph. You say Elizabeth Joseph? That person? Maru, call that person here and say, why you tell me why you had a lot to be? Then Elizabeth Joseph.
Person laugh.
Say why you did this to me? Why uncle, why you in my ear telling me the wrong answer?
The
You
teacher
want to try one more before I let you go?
The teacher does not know. Pass on to the next caller.
He even know. No, let's go to the next person. Call back.
A lot of people.
This person is on.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Yes, hello. From FD.
Okay, here is your question. Name the two items that David used to defeat Goliath.
Yeah, the sling and the rock.
The what and the what?
Sling and the rock.
Sling and the rock.
The sling and the rock. All right, congratulations.
What's your name?
Nathaniel Fogba.
Who?
Nathaniel Fogba.
Nathaniel Fogba.
Yeah.
The other people having a question too. Maybe.
Please call your number.
080
0880
23
23.
How many callers is that?
9 what?
92
92
29.
29 9229. We have 12 callers now.
12 callers?
Yep.
What?
Yes.
Hey.
Hey man, what's up? Man, I'm in your town, Reverend Cummings. I'm in your town, but
you in Minnesota?
Wait, out of state?
Yeah,
you get me traveling every time.
I'm in a visit here for a wedding. In about an hour. I'll ask a question.
Yeah.
In the book of Philemon, who is Paul's fellow prisoners?
Did you listen to the question?
Yeah.
In the book of Philemon, who was Paul's fellow prisoner?
In the book of Philemon, who was Paul's fellow prisoners?
Who are
Paul's fellow prisoners?
You want the man ask that question? He didn't even know.
Another person is talking.
What manager with him? What manager report?
Another caller.
Hello. Money, that's your problem.
What old person did you on the phone? You want to answer that question?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Answer that question.
In the book of Philemon, who was Paul's fellow prisoner?
In the book. Can you relate me?
Okay.
No, you missed it.
The researchers are
You
in the
missed
back.
it. It's not going to work for you.
You gotta relate to a teacher.
Yeah. That's going to work for
time.
you. Missing. You missing.
Somebody's on.
Okay. The 4 biblical accounts of Jesus' life are called what?
Hello?
Listen to the question.
Can you first of all hear him? Can you hear me first?
Can you hear me?
Are you hearing the panelists?
I get you.
No, but you put the call on hold because you wanted to get the question and get the answer.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said the four biblical accounts of Jesus' life are called what?
I remember we asked the question some time ago, and the man was talking about it. Yeah, I remember this. Yeah.
The four biblical account of Jesus' life. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
We have another person.
Hello.
So it's on.
Hello.
Let me ask a question. You can hear me?
Yes.
The question is, the four biblical accounts of Jesus' life are called what?
Please come again.
The four biblical.
You want to ask now? You want to ask somebody?
How do you refer to the four biblical accounts of Jesus' life? What are they called?
She left the line. I'm gonna
Who
have a
is it?
question.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. My name is Emmanuel Divide.
Emmanuel Dive. Okay, Emmanuel. What is the meaning of Emmanuel in the Bible? What is the meaning of Emmanuel in the Bible?
They're asking somebody now.
The meaning is God is with us.
God is.
When she asked you come again, that you were researching.
You know the thing.
Yeah, somebody giving that the sentence as soon after the read it on Google.
Your session is
3-4.
3-4.
3-3.
3-3.
3-3.
3-3. Another 3-3.
0-3.
0-3.
Iman.
This person.
Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Yeah.
My name is that DP that calling from the road, sir.
Okay, Victor Peters. Victor, here is your question. Who is speaking and to whom? I want you to just tell me who is speaking and to whom it is to whom, brother. It's in the book of Acts chapter 2. These men are not drunk as you perceive. Who is speaking and to whom?
I'm getting you.
Who is saying this? These men are not drunk as you perceive is somewhere in the book of Acts chapter 2.
Peter.
Peter, congratulations.
What's your name again?
Victor D. Peter.
Victor D. Peters. Pick your number.
0776
776
56
56
50
50
42.
42.
My partner on the watching Peter.
And the whole family can pay.
That's it. Let me use it. Let's take more calls. This person.
Yeah, that again.
All right, you ready? You ready for my question? Yes. My question. Are you ready? You listening? I will not ask you. I will not say it 2 times. Okay. You can hear me?
Guys,
Are you hear me?
Okay.
Hello.
Who? Oh, the person gone, right?
No, the person.
Okay. Who pretended to be mad to avoid his capture and death at the hands of his enemy?
Did you hear the question?
He was acting like he was mad so that he could get away from his enemy and death at the hands of the king, the enemy's king. Who was that person?
No lie.
Let's take another person.
Hello?
Yes, I'm calling on the restaurant. I'm watching. You're making noise.
Okay. Here
Yeah.
is your question.
Okay.
Listen carefully. Where in the Bible, in the book of Psalm, I can find this saying? It's a popular saying. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High should abide under the
Psalm
shadow of
91.
the Almighty.
Psalm 91,
Psalm 91 verse what?
verse 1.
Congratulations.
What's the name?
Watching S.
Watching S. Test.
Yeah.
Pick out the number.
0886 11 45 10.
All right.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, Chris for the second time.
All right, Peabody, go ahead.
All right. What does Solomon say about sin? Solomon, he said one thing about sin.
Come again.
What does Solomon say about sin?
Are you
I
hearing
will
me?
rest. I will rest and wait for my Lord.
No, you're wrong. Thank you.
Hello. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. My name is Lucy.
Your name is Lucy.
Lucy. Yeah.
Okay, Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy, here's your question. Tell me who is saying this and who is she speaking? Okay? You need a prophet. I need a son. If you give me a son, I will give you a prophet. Who is speaking and to whom?
Ama.
Be precise. What are you
I'm
saying? All right. Yeah, it's Sandra.
What's your name?
Lucy Bien.
Lucy Bien.
Yeah.
Pick out your number.
072.
How many you got now?
Eh?
Now 4.
772.
Yeah.
Take it easy, man. Let me get the number.
072. 34. Now 4. 34.
Got 3 more to go.
3 more?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes. Robert Billy speaking.
All right, Peabody, go ahead.
All right. You have my question.
Yes.
Who was, you can hear me? Who was the priest of Bethel during the time of Amos?
Who was the
priest of Bethel during the time of Amos?
Amaziah.
Huh?
Amaziah.
Yes, you got it. God, you smart.
What's the name?
Amaziah.
You say your name?
Robert Billy.
Robert Billy, a regular caller.
Yes, regular caller, Robert Billy. 0886.
Yeah.
02. 77. 01.
Okay.
Thank you.
Another person song.
Again.
Okay, here is your question. Joseph had how many children?
Huh?
How many children Joseph had?
Joseph have 2 children.
All right.
Click on your name.
77072.
First. Your name first.
Oh, Enoch Agili.
Who?
Agili.
Got the number?
0772.
Yeah.
79
79
24
24
12.
All right.
We're gone night.
One more now.
That's the final caller, right?
Hello.
You ready? You ready for my question? You ready for my question?
Yeah.
Who was the high priest during the time of Zechariah?
Joshua.
You done two niggas correct. I don't know what you got it. You right. What happened to my Tony? You can hear me?
Yes.
Is that Miracle Smith?
Yeah, Miracle Smith.
Okay. Call the number.
Miracle Smith. Miracle has another regular guy.
88.
6.
Yeah.
32.
32.
78.
78.
87.
87.
Yeah. Miracle Smith.
Okay. So that is it. He was the last winner.
All right.
The last final caller at Desmond Brown.
I wish I could be a winner. I would be glad.
Not everything you eat, my man. Let other people eat small. Man. You can't take everything. Yes. All right. I'll do our closing and call it a day, guys.
Well, folks, I want to say thank you so much for joining us on Kear Radio on this beautiful Sunday. Just to have you all informed, remember the views expressed on this radio station on conversation with the vision bearer are not the views and expression of the radio station. So we want you to know that they are the views of the panelists and the guests that appear here. But great show, wonderful show. We look forward to coming here next week, Sunday. We're going to keep talking about the issue of drugs in our country. Then we hope and pray that you, the citizens yourself, will join the fight against drugs. If you know something, say something. Don't keep or have anybody you know keeping drugs in your community. If you know any government official in your community keeping drugs, call the Liberian National Police or get to this radio station, ask for anybody at the station and let us know. We'll tell the government and we all can join this fight against drugs in our community and society. Until then, I look forward to coming back here next week, Sunday. Thank you, CEO, and thank you, Dr. Peabody. And Desmond, since you are the last caller, happy 26th.
CEO, great. You ran away from me on Friday, but that's okay. Mr. Cummings, I'm in your town, Mr. Cummings. I'm getting ready to go to a wedding soon in Minnesota. But the fact here is, my question here is the government capable of really conducting an investigation on the drugs in Liberia? Is the government really credible enough to conduct the investigation? I think Liberian government is unable to lead the investigation, especially when top figures are involved in the drug saga in Liberia. I understand coming this week they will try to name other previous government. They will try to link them to this and stuff like that. But can President Bwaka come up and get his son to just talk to the the team. Why haven't the Liberian government asked the U.S. government for help? Because they are part of it. They're not going to call any sophisticated government on them to investigate them, to expose them. So the fact here is, this case, I don't see it going anywhere. It's going to die down after something major come up. But from what I gather, there's a lot of top government officials involved, and some people are going to serve as sacrificial lamb. Some people that told them, "Hey, we're just going to name you, but don't worry, you're not going to go to jail. You're going to go out. You're going to be free at night, or you're going to go places. You're going to have immunity and stuff like that." So the issue we see here is not, I don't know, but it seems like the government screwed up, and now they don't know how to cover their own dirt. That's the problem, So call the international community to help you. Have you seen them when the fire, when the Capitol building was burned? We were quick to call, bring experts from the U.S. to come and investigate the fire from the Minnesota where I sit. They brought experts from Minnesota, and they were going all around doing. So why is it now the government cannot go that route of bringing experts? But hey, guys, always a good show. I tried joining you guys. I caught a hard time to get on with the internet, and later on I was in the back, but I listened to it.
I didn't know how to speak, so
My man, you need to give me your. I need to get. I mean, right? I can't be. I'm a big man. I can't be sitting in the back all along, stuff like that. But anyway, what you at? I'm in Brooklyn Park. Hope I can see.
I'm in Freakley, even though I'm in transition, but we can interface.
Nah, I just gotta wait. I gotta do my closing.
I'll call you. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's do your closing. I didn't say anything. Why are you interrupting my way? I don't know why you're. Reverend Kwame, you gotta cook and soup. Reverend
Oh, I eat food for soup. I know by going to the wedding, I will eat the goat.
I will make the one for our party. But guys, on a serious note, thanks so much for the show. Awesome. We're on show today. But we have a serious problem on our hands. We have a government officials that start big money of voters, drug dealers, instead of getting rid of them. They are probably. So until the country can learn to put in new government officials, every time a new president comes in or new administration comes in, we keep recycling government officials and expecting to get the same different results. So that's our problem. We need to do better investing time. Don't let the guys before they respect your vote. Thank you. We show and Andrew, you're coming? I've been to your political.
No, it's a 5.
Oh, okay.
We push it at 5.
All right. Well, there's something for another league.
Oh, okay. You did a closing already?
Yeah, you're done.
Morris, I think there's some echo in the back.
Yeah, I don't know where it's coming from, but.
And then when you speak,
go ahead. It was coming from me. I'm muted.
Okay.
Let me mute.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a very beautiful show today. And what is obtaining in our country, it's just for the government to know that the Liberian people are watching, and that everyone now is a security person. Everyone is a watchdog. The media is a watchdog, and the citizens themselves. I think is also a need for people to speak out. Every little gossip you hear in any corner that has to do with drugs, speak it out. Bring that out, even if government officials don't want to say anything about it, take it to the media. Or take it to whatever security sector that you think will be able to live that. This is a major concern, and it's everybody's business. We, from the onset, have also been able to commend the government for the effort they've made. But that's not sufficient. We believe that the government should remain very committed to the process. We should be able to call a spade the IG made some comments about the media, but that was very vague. We will hope that the Ministry of Information, in collaboration with the IG, will be able to clarify to the Liberian people what he meant by that, and that the Liberian people will always want that update through the Ministry of Information. This issue of the drugs is a national threat, and the government should see as such, and that everyone should see as such. Let's remain very vigilant, and the arrests and dismissals and others that have been made by government, we said you need to go deeper than that. There have been rumors before even the arrest of other prominent names in the society. The government needs to dig deeper in there to be able to clarify to the Liberian people that whatever was being circulated is untrue or is true. So it's more of a further search, further investigation, and further insight into the concern. If we do this, we'll be able to save our society. The young folks have been completely badly affected. Families are troubled by the effects of the drugs, and the nation's future when it comes to even the young people. For our future, we tend to also undermine that by the issue of the drugs. Government needs to work far bigger than that, and we look forward to hearing more arrests and other concerns. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Desmond, drive home safely. Talk to you guys. Reverend, with you.
God bless, guys.
All right.
Okay. Thanks to all of you. And this is how
I am rushing, CEO. Stay home.
And this is how it is. Let's do it.
Sweet, sweet.